see. Okay. Audio's in. Chat's working. Alright, welcome back, guys. We finished Brendan yesterday. And, like, Claire and the rival. We're right now in Victory Road, or have to get through Victory Road. I don't know how far we'll get today. I'm only planning to stream like 2 hours. Or less. And if each battle takes like 20 minutes to prep, like, probably might be able to do it, but if I'm doing both sides, because it's not even just like prepping both sides, it's also battling both sides. So it's a little bit, it's gonna be a little tedious the time. But if we can get past like the first 3 or 4. Oh, hey Mesprit. We're definitely doing Victory Road today. I don't know if I'll get through it. Because it's kind of long to do like prep for both sides. And I obviously don't want to wipe here. Like if I wipe in Victory Road, that feels so bad, so definitely don't want that to happen. E4 prep will probably be tomorrow or maybe like Sunday, Monday. I should have more time on Sunday this week, so I could definitely do Sunday maybe. Like Sunday as a stream prep, and then Monday maybe is just E4 straight up. Kinda depends. I still have some optional battles to do as well. Like for Choice Scarf and Swampert, which I'm probably going to get because I have a Swampert on this run. So I probably want the Mega Swampert Stone. So I'll be fighting Swampert Kid. So it's not even just Victory Road into E4. Like, I'm still gonna have like 2 optional battles I'm probably gonna be doing. So realistically, E4 probably won't be until like Monday, probably. If this is how it's currently looking. Could be Tuesday. It'll be definitely done within the next week, like this playthrough, for sure. I'm not expecting like a week-long thing, since we're near the end game. Oh, shoot. They have these swapped. They're a little... Usually have these... There we go. That. Shoot. Oh man. Messed up my aspect ratios. So, I'll have to fix it later in terms of the aspect ratios. Okay. But it's Victory Road. This is kind of filler for the run. Like I said yesterday, I don't think many people really struggle with Victory Road. It's more just like, oh, don't lose a Mon, or like try to not lose any Mons. Especially compared to like GO3 and even like the rivals that we just fought. Definitely not as big of a threat. Granted, they still have some threatening stuff like Mega Absol, like Mega Pinsir. They still have Megas, but definitely a lot easier to deal with compared to... Yeah, I think all things considered, Victory Road is kind of just there. It's kind of like it kind of feels like bait before E4. Like, I guess, like, from a creator standpoint, I guess they didn't want to make Victory Road super rough, and then like E4, like, I guess they didn't want to put like double whammy Victory Road and E4. I think they should have made Victory Road similar to like Rock Tunnel though. Or like some other of the caves in this game. I think it should have been like Rock Tunnel. Because then like Brendan would have been like the final fight before E4, and it's like, sure. Could have been something, but it's just Brendan and Blue. And it's just on the way to Victory Road. They're not actually in Victory Road. It's just those two though. I felt like if they did change it up and just had like the random trainers be gone and it's just like Brendan, like they could even put like Blue in front of Victory Road and then just put Brendan at the end of Victory Road, and that would have been like probably fine, I think. IMO. They could have put like some other random rival, I guess, at the end, but I don't know who they would have put really. Oh, that's what's screwed. It's on. It's on. It's on. Also not. Yeah, I kind of screwed up my windows, but all right. Did try to do some prep on my own in terms of who I'm bringing. Luckily, this side or the right side, it should be pretty simple. Like, I think I literally just have to set up rocks with Dialga, and then Huge Power Lucario just sweeps against everybody else with priority. Dialga, Lucario, Slacking. But yeah, ideally we get to Indigo Plateau, but I think because of the time it takes to just build and have both sides, I think I probably won't get it done in like 2 hours. Scissor, Slacking, Lucario. This side, it's Beltal. What do I even want for rocks? Annihilate. I want to Annihilate for rocks. Mario and Iron Valiant. Oh, it's already in the team. Actually. Okay. Okay. Magnet. Magnezone is coming. And then Metagross is the last one. Steel, Electric, Fairy, Ice, Dark, Fighting. Yeah, Ethan's just doing like a mono type, no calcs, no docs run. He just, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of both ways. Like, I can kind of see the enjoyment of it. Like, I do understand doing the prep and like calcing does make the game slow or like slower, but I also feel like if you do no prep and there's like no stakes, it doesn't feel as fun to play, at least for me. And to watch, it's also like there's no stakes. Like, you literally just retrying until you get the perfect RNG. Like, you could literally just perfect RNG it. Like, you could run like Rock Slide, Serene Grace and just hope for multiple flinches if you really like are doing monotype runs. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird from like a gameplay standpoint, and then like with no stakes, it just doesn't feel fun. But I also get like the calc part, which I'm like super heavy into calc. Like, I usually calc everything because I like to try to make the optimal play. And there's definitely some times where it's like, yeah, I definitely didn't need to calc there. And like, if it's like 4 times effective, like I'm not going to calc every move. And then I think in this Soul Link, I've definitely calced less than I normally would have, at least during in battle, if I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I think the only improvement he could have made that would have like helped both sides is maybe if he wiped, he has to restart at like the last gym leader, but I don't know if he would have wanted to reset that much. Because then at least maybe there's like some learning to be done, maybe. Like if he reset at the last gym leader, if he wiped, but I don't know if he would have liked that. It's kind of a... He just kind of... I think he just wanted to get away from like having to spend a lot of time prepping for battles and such. I mean, I think that's a good idea. The only problem is, I think, unless there was a way he was gonna get more Mons, like, I think he's super limited. Because some routes, like you said, didn't even have a fighting type. So it was just kind of... Like, I think, like, he doesn't even have a full box. I think he has like 12 Mons. And given how many times he's wiped, he would have had to release 6 Mons. And if he has to release one of his Mons in the party, I think he's just cooked. Like, in terms of a run, like, he's been relying on Pheromosa a lot to, like, revenge kill. Because he just sacks a Mon and then he can bring in Pheromosa and it can usually handle any one Mon. So if he has to, like, release that, like, I don't even know if he can really get through the game. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. We'll have to see what he does. I guess on Saturday, because that's the next time he's streaming. I assume he finished the game on Saturday. 4 hours, if he's doing this 4-hour stream. He probably finished the game that day, given the pace he's at. And, like, without having to prep, like, yeah, he'll just get through it. But yeah, it doesn't feel like a challenge run, for sure. Like, there's restrictions, for sure, like, with monotype. The only thing that feels like a challenge is maybe getting through E4 with fighting types only. Like, that would probably be the most exciting part. But other than that, I don't think the rest of the playthrough really feels like a challenge run. Like, at some point, you just get through it, yeah. Like, it doesn't feel like you really have to prep for that much. Especially if you can sack. Like, if you had to do deathless fighting, and you can just... And you could just reset to do it deathless, but you still have to be restricted to monotype. I could see that being fun, because then, like, if you sack something, like, you can't sack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still has Geo 3. I think he just ended at, the admins yesterday. Which, that Sage Power Iron Valiant has been popping off. Like, in terms of damage. It's, like, that's so much damage, actually. With Life Orb, you could put choice specs on it, and then it just that's, like, literally +2 Iron Valiant, and it's so fast. I don't know. Geo 3 might be hard because of the Mewtwo. But I don't know. At the end of the day, like, if you go all out, and you only need to win once, it's not even like a best of 3 or anything. Like, you do just need to win once, and then you just move on. It'll be interesting, but I think the only hard fight for him now is literally just E4 and Geo 3. But Geo 3, depending on what the AI does, I don't think is... no. Sage Power is like giving your Mon basically a choice specs. It's a choice specs, but as an ability. That's the best way to think about Sage Power. It's basically guerrilla tactics but for special attacks. Yeah, so if he stacks choice specs, he basically has a Sage Power. He basically has double choice specs if he goes choice specs on it. But you probably should, because you really can't run any other item. You're probably thinking of Sheer Force. Like Nidoking's ability, Sheer Force. Choice Scarf is right there. It just depends if any of the mons he's fighting outspeeds Iron Valiant base speed. But then again, like, if he already kills with Sage Power, he doesn't really need choice specs. So it is kind of like a situational, like, item. If you want more for, like, overall, I'd probably say Choice Scarf, because you probably don't need double choice specs, but Iron Valiant's already so fast. Like, as long as they don't have a Choice Scarf themselves, or like a setup move to increase their speed, I feel like it's probably enough. Iron Valiant's probably fast enough, but yeah, he's got a strong mod with Iron Valiant. Basically, like, the way I see it for the rest of the playthrough, he could probably sack him on, and he could just go like Pheromos or Iron Valley and just revenge kill for like most of the fights, unless they set up on him. Like, that's literally how I see his like playthrough for right now. Want to get Stealth Rocks on Annihilate. Stealth Rocks is literally just for breaking or one-shotting the Shedinja on switching, so I don't really have to prep for it. Other than that, Dialga, click Stealth Rocks, Lucario's Heart switches in, clicks Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, Extreme Speed. Should take care of everybody. But yeah. In terms of the challenge run, yeah, I don't know. What the plan is afterwards. Because maybe after he does his first one, like I don't even know if he'll do another monotype run. It would be like something, but if he does another monotype run, I do kind of hope he changes like some of the rules to like make it at least have some kind of stakes. Like I don't know, it doesn't. I guess like there's the wipes on like the dances, but I think after like the first half of the game or like even 2/3 of the game, I think it was kind of just there, and like I don't know, maybe some people were there for it, but it didn't feel like stakes anymore. Maybe like the first few times, but I don't know. After that, it's just because isn't he at like 100 deaths or something? Like at that point, like I don't know. Even for me at that point, I would just doing it. And like the wipes, like maybe after the first 2 or 3, it's like sure. Yeah, maybe there should have been something with the wipes, or like not the actual literal like baby wipes, but like if he wiped, there probably should have been something. Restart at last gym, or I don't know. Because at this point, I don't even think he's gonna really switch his team. Like, what reason does he have to go for like other mons in his box? Like he's like he said, he's probably never gonna touch Machamp, so that's just there. So he's probably just gonna stick with this core team, unless there's like a really specific type matchup for it. But yeah, I don't know. And then I guess Unbound, he's doing a short series for that, so I guess he's not streaming it anymore, which is I'm just a lurker usually in his streams. I don't really chat much. Plus I usually work during his stream hours, so I really don't like chat because yeah, I'm like working, and then I usually just have it on the side. The only streams that like maybe I could like attend is like the Saturday streams. And that's because it's in the morning. But sometimes I do have work in the morning, so it's like 50-50. But yeah, no, I'm usually a lurker in his stream. I'm not usually an active chatter. Especially if there's like, well, yeah, I'm not much for small talk, to be honest. Like if it's to talk about gameplay and such or strats, I can probably commentate on that. Or talk about Pokemon abilities, but if it's like other talk, I'm not much of a chatter, so. But that's just like me. What do I even want to run on Dialga for this victory road? Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. Sphere. Flash Cannon. Probably Thunderbolt. I really can't afford Veluza to set up for free. Even though I think Lucario literally sweeps this whole team. Oh, he could switch actually. I guess I have to get rid of D-Pulse then. Flash Cannon hits Mega Absol. Flamethrower hits Shedidja. I don't hit mouse holds for super effective, but it's a mouse hold. But probably doesn't do too much damage. Veluza I hit with Thunderbolt, and then Galvantula Flamethrower. Yeah, I guess the worst part is like he went from Deathless and then he went to Hardcore, and then after Hardcore I felt like, I don't know. I kind of it kind of felt like he just went in the opposite direction after like Deathless and Hardcore mode. Which is fine. Like I think like taking a break from harder stuff is like is fine, and it doesn't always have to be about like the hardcore rules and such. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens after this. Well, to be fair, he's technically playing restricted mode on his mono-type run. It's just there's literally no stakes, I guess. Honestly, it could have been like if a Mon dies during his run, it's just locked until the next gym badge or something. Even something like that could have been interesting, and if he wipes, he has to start over from the last gym. It probably could have been something like that, and that still would have been interesting. Because then that way, like, if he loses Pheromosa, he has to use something else until, like, the next gym. And that way, like, he doesn't have to start... Because I think the problem that he's running into is he doesn't like to play through the early game. Like, restarting at the lab. Like, I think that was, like, his main thing. At least from when I watched. Which is fair. I don't like the lab either. Like, I don't like restarting at the beginning of the game. Especially, like, when the beginning of the game is, like, usually tied to just trying to catch encounters. And, like, the early game is like easy enough that I don't feel challenged at all, that I'm literally just playing the game. Or like literally just playing to get back to where I'm at. And like the early game is not challenging enough at all. Especially since you're doing a randomizer. Like if it's not randomizer and it's scaled or something, then sure, there's like definitely a challenge. And I guess that's why like hardcore mode is kind of basically like not ideal for me, but it's like it probably is a better fit in terms of overall game scaling. Granted, I haven't played through the late game of hardcore mode, so maybe it's like completely unfair, but yeah, I don't know. Drain, punch, Mach punch. I only played one run of hardcore. I literally just like I wiped to Brock rematch and I just stopped because I was because I wanted to do at least one Soul Link so I can get like a better feel of how it would go when I do like when Shady at some point does the Soul Link. I have like a better idea because I've never played a Soul Link before this, like last two like runs I guess, or like this last month, so I just wanted to get some Soul Link experience in. But in terms of a challenge, I definitely want to get back to hardcore again. I just don't know if it'll be like soon. Because it might be better for me to take a break from the game and play something else and come back. Especially if I'm going to be doing Red with Shady at some point. Like, that's what Shady said. He said it would likely happen in June. That's what he said on stream. And that's kind of what I've been going with. But with the drama with Game Boy Luke and such, I don't know what's really gonna happen at this point. Well, not like between them, but like, do you not know the? I guess like, do you not know the community drama around Game Boy Luke? It's between Rich and like Raid Away and Game Boy Luke, but because Shady Penguin's like a mutual friend between them, they are. Yeah, there's like drama in the Pokemon community, at least. Yeah, with Game Boy Luke, like he hasn't streamed in like a month, and that's because basically the community is against him right now, so he hasn't really streamed at all. I mean, the best way is like Game Boy Luke, or like between two PokeTubers, like Pokemon content creators. He basically cheated on the other's like fiance at the time during New Year's, but then they kept a secret about it for like 4 months, 5 months. And during those 4 to 5 months, he was treating it like they weren't cheating, or like they never cheated. And then they were also doing like Pokemon content together, so it just created like a lot of drama after being revealed, like, oh, you were the reason why they broke up, because like yeah, basically a relationship controversy. Like hiding the affair from Rich for like months while working on Pokemon content together was really shady. Yeah, and the breakup right after New Year's, like it was really bad timing. Like, I don't know. So yeah, after that, a lot of people flamed Game Boy Luke online, and then he hasn't streamed for a while or made any videos or anything, so I don't know if he'll be coming back. People are kind of saying that's just the end of his career as a YouTuber. Bullet Punch. Oh, I have to get it as an egg move. Oh, Lucario gets follow me. Granted, Lucario is not tanky at all, but could be interesting. Actually don't know. He's one of the bigger ones for sure. I don't really know the charts for it. Like, I don't have the statistics or anything, but he probably has enough money that he doesn't have to do YouTube, yeah. But because of like the fan base he has, I don't think he would want to just drop it. I don't think it's more about like the money that he can't get back into YouTubing. I think like in terms of views and such though, he's just like, he doesn't have the fan base, or like a lot of his fans I think probably just unsubscribed or he basically got canceled, I guess. Is like the best way to go about it. Like I don't know. Because people were comparing it to like another YouTuber that like got canceled and like he tried to come back, but like his stream numbers just weren't like, they were a shadow of what like it was before, and then he just quit again. So if it's anything like that, it doesn't seem like he'll be coming back as like the same YouTuber or like in terms of numbers. But he'll probably still have his fans and such, like a few at least, or a good amount. But I think like it might be like a 60-40 split. I don't know. Like 60% leave, 40% like will still watch. I don't know the number. That's just the guess. Like I don't know how it really works. It might be like 80% leave, 20% stays. Because I think there will be some that will see it as like it's not that big of a deal, but I think from what it sounds like on Twitter and such, or X, it sounds like a lot of people are against him, so. Check it. So. I mean, I guess like as a streamer, I guess like watching videos, maybe you would just watch it for Pokemon, like a video. I think you would just watch it. But as a streamer, if people feel like they're hanging out with someone, like if it's a stream, I feel like it's kind of more than just the content. I feel like if you're streaming, you're actively chatting, it feels more like a hangout. And if people don't like the person, it's not too much about the content anymore. But I guess like as a video, if you just want to watch their video, like if it's a guide about something, then yeah, you might not care about as the person as much. Like whoever's like doing it, you might just be watching for that. I guess it depends on the person. I think some people are more yeah, I think it just comes down to the individuals watching. Like for me, it's probably like personally, I usually watch videos more for the content rather than the streamer. But that's just like me as a person. But I can definitely see other people that are just like, I like the person, so I watch their content, and that's like fair too. Like I think it goes both ways, however they see it. Focus search. Do I have focus search on me? I must have given it to somebody. Get Spirit Break now, right? Yeah, I do get Spirit Break. Get Spirit Break is pretty good. You need to go Jolly, I do remember that. Jolly to outspeed Mega Absol. I think that's fine. Blaster. Cell Rock is just better than Ice Shard. Does Rock Slide hit everything? Rock Slide hits Mouse Hold, it hits Shedinja, hits... yeah. I guess I don't need any Ice moves. I literally just run Rock moves and it's fine. Nothing on his team resists Rock, so there's no point in running Ice when Veluza resists Ice. I'll run Rock Blast for the fun of it. Maybe I get the Toxic Chain proc if I run Rock Blast and it hits multiple times. Is it 30%? It's 30%. As a show, I do like it. As a card game, I like the original, like when it came out, and like I never really got into the cards because I was more of a Pokemon card fan at the time. But I think as it got further on, I think it just introduced a lot of mechanics and just never really understood all the mechanics of the game. Is probably the best way, but I never really got into the cards. I don't even think I ever bought a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. So yeah, I just never really got into it. The best exposure I got to Yu-Gi-Oh was as a show. But I also nowadays don't even really play Pokemon cards, so it's yeah. I don't know. I just felt as a card game at that point I would just probably hop on Pokemon TCG, but it's not I ever really got into Pokemon Pocket TCG, so I don't know. Multi-scale. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. A lot of people do like playing Pokemon Pocket, but yeah, I don't know. I did used to play the Windows version of TCG. Yeah, TCG Live. I think before they changed it to whichever version was before TCG Live. I think I played before 2023 when it came out. But there was basically a Windows version where I would play. But yeah, I did play like a decent amount, but I don't know. I think the problem with like, or at least for me in terms of TCG, is like if I ever want to build a specific deck, I have to collect the cards, and if it's using like money, it feels kind of bad. I guess that's kind of like a reason why I don't really play champions too much, or like I haven't really gone to champions, just because of like if I ever want to make a change to a team, or if I want to rebuild a team, I have to invest resources to like just to build the team, I guess. If it was mainly like just straight up battles, like I could just change the team in battles, I'd probably be more interested in champions. But no, it's not pay to win. It's more like if I want to get a certain mon, it's like, yeah, I have to just spend time to do it. I don't know. I guess it's because of, like, I also played Showdown a decent amount, and like compared to Showdown, like Showdown is so much easier to build a team and just play. So like at that point, like if I wanted to do competitive battling, like I would just hop on Showdown. Like personally, but well, that's kind of the thing. Like I haven't really played the DLC of Scarlet and Violet, so I don't even like have the mons to transfer from home. But yeah, that would be like a way to do it. It's definitely not like super hard, but it's more like, I don't know. I am kind of too lazy to like really do it, and that's probably just like a me thing. Like I don't think it's like a flaw in Champions design or anything. It's just I don't know. Like I hardly play the vanilla games as is. So like if it's just like also like transferring mons, I don't know. Berry, go leftovers. Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, probably Tri Attack. Modest. And then Dark Berry. Metagross, probably. Bullet Punch for sure. Actually, I need knockoff in case Veluza comes in. Metagross for sure learns knockoff, right? Yeah, he learns. Do I need Hammer Arm? Not really. No. Honestly, I think left side is done. Kinda did think about this team last night, yesterday. It's basically Monday through Friday morning is like the current schedule. Obviously, I don't have like set times. It's kind of just like when I wake up and like hop on. Because at the end of the day, I'm not like looking to really grow as a channel or be like a huge YouTuber or anything. I kind of just play just to have fun, mainly. And then I also like, as a bounty winner, I kind of would have felt bad if I just like played to win the bounty and then just left and waited until Shady like contacted me or something. I felt like I should just like still try to be active, so if people are there, like they can see what I'm doing or something. So that's kind of like the whole thing. I also like doing challenging runs, so Yeah, like at the end of the day, I already have like, what's the word? Streaming was never my goal. Like literally the only reason I streamed was because like Shady said like you had to stream your run. Like if it didn't have to be streamed and it could have been a video, I honestly probably would have just put a video of my run. Like maybe I would have edited it out so like the prep wasn't there, because yeah, like it can be filler and it's kind of long. But like realistically, like it's the only reason I streamed. And it wasn't even like because I wanted to be a YouTuber or anything. It's literally just like Shady said you had to stream for it to be qualified, and I knew, or like at the time, like I definitely thought it was possible to do Deathless, so I was just like, okay, want to prove anything, like just stream it, play it. Made some friends along the way, which was cool, but I don't know. But like in terms of like strengths and weaknesses, like I don't think, like I could definitely never do like what Ethan does in terms of like growing his channel. Like it's just not in the interest for me to do it. And like as a YouTuber, like yeah, I respect him to do it, and he's growing, and that's good. But for me, it's like I just don't have the interest to do that, and it's not like I have any interest in having like a big channel to begin with. So mine's literally just like I'm a gamer first. I have a job, so I work second and such, or like worker first, gamer second, and then like streamers like fourth or third. Because I also have friends to hang out with, so like that's also like I'm a person friend third. And if I ever have a family, then that's like fourth, so then streamers like maybe fifth or sixth. And I don't even know like how often I'll be streaming after the Soul Link is over with Shady. Like I don't know. Like I kind of just put content, so if people want to watch for gameplay, they can be there for gameplay. I don't know. I just feel like there's other streamers to watch if they're more interested in other aspects of a stream. But it's not like there's really that many people, like Ethan said, was doing hardcore mode or doing like a Soul Link run. Because after, I guess after Shady and United stopped doing Soul Links, I guess there hasn't really been any Soul Links since then. Like before then, I was actually active in trying to see a winning Soul Link run or a good Soul Link run. Was actively excited to see what they could do, but after they disbanded because Shady's schedule got too busy, it was like, I don't know, try to find stuff to do. Magnet pull. I have a dark type resist, so Scizor might be a little rough. Honestly, if it comes down to it, I'd probably just sack Clawitzer, because I brought Clawitzer more for the Magnezone rather than the Clawitzer itself. And like at this point in the game, it's late enough that like if I lose this pair, I really don't think I'll regret it. But would be nice to not have to sack. In case I use Magnezone later. Like Magnezone's obviously not too bad or pretty good. It has multi-scale, so. Sucker Punch. I guess. It's just adamant life orb. Honestly, choice band works. Probably. Fire Blast. Okay. I'm just gonna double check if Lucario actually does one-shot everything with Stealth Rocks, and if it does, I don't think I'm really gonna spend time building the right side. But I just have him as backup in case, like, I don't know. I mess up and I misclick E-Speed on Shedinja or something, and then I get one-shotted. That's like the only reason I ever really build the other mons. Mouse hold if it's Lucario. Two. Mach Punch. Power. I guess I do have to go Muscle Band just to make sure it kills with Mach Punch. Mouse Hold goes down, Shedinja goes down to Shadow Claw. Granted, if rocks are up, it should just go down. Because he doesn't have heavy duty boots, he has Focus Sash. Absol. I guess if he doesn't Mega, that's a bit of a problem, but he should, like, almost always Mega. And Bullet Punch will do it. Luza, I should outspeed, I click Shadow Claw, and it goes down. Shadow Claw. Yeah. And then Extreme Speed one-shots Galvantula after rocks, because it takes 25% from rocks. Alright. Okay, Lucario does it. I'm not gonna try to spend more time on this one than I need to. Left side's good, I think. I mean, I'll just play it out, I guess. Figure it out. At this point, it might be I do 3 battles. I might just do 3 battles and then save the rest for tomorrow. Luckily, oh, actually, it's too out, I guess. It's not. Magnetism, Clawitzer. Who else do I have? Annihilate and Slacking. And then Metagross and Charizard. Really hope Mega Metagross is something good. Really hoping. Guess Ursula. Just Ursula. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'll be here probably for like another hour or so, but yeah. You do what you need to do, and best of luck. Wait, did I grab? Yeah, I grabbed strength on both sides because I needed it for Seafoam Islands. Not Seafoam. Is it Seafoam? I think it's Seafoam Islands. I needed it for the ice TM, or like to get the ice, or to get the encounter at Seafoam. I think it's Seafoam. Whatever price is, I need strength for that location to get Torterra flag on. Let's hope I didn't mess this up. Teach him stealth rocks. He has. Yeah. Stealth rocks. Okay, interesting. This. Tri-Tech. Guess I volt switch. Want to go into? Go Hades. Maybe? Household. This is the most obviously population bomb. Health rock. Go to Wolfie. Mach punch. Yeah, it's. I guess I don't know. I guess I just do it out of habit. To be fair, well, I don't know. I guess if my game crashes, I save. I don't know. That's literally like if I crash, I guess, like game crash. That's literally the only reason I save. But yeah, if it's like deathless run, it doesn't really matter. And Soul Link. If I lose the whole run, then yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess you'd rather save too much than not save at all. Like if it comes down to it, I don't know. I just do it out of habit. Speed. Yeah, he just goes down to rocks. I assume 2 Shadow Punches take you out, and I don't think Psycho Cut will do enough. I outspeed naturally, right? So even if he agilities or fillet ways, I should be faster still. He just goes for Psycho Cut. Shadow Punch again. Mouse hold, we Drain Punch, full HP. Absol. Is he ever Night Slide here? We'll see. I think he just goes for play rough. But you have Culver Berry, I think we're fine. Play rough? Yeah. We have Colbert. I don't think he ever takes me out. So we just Ironhead. Alright. And then Shedinja goes down to rocks. Alright. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. These battles are filler. It's not usually too bad. Especially in like non-Soul Link rules. Like if I could just counter 1-mon to 1-mon like directly, then yeah, Victory Road usually isn't too bad. Yeah. Only things that could make it bad is like if they switch out early and then you have to pivot back, but okay, next battle. But yeah, if anything, it's like it makes more sense to save after a battle. So if your game crashes, you don't have to do the battle again. That would definitely be. Oh, I guess the other reason to like save, I guess it depends when you save, but like if you did all your prep, like you build all your mons, you definitely save before battle, so you don't have to do the prep again. That's like another thing, but yeah. It's more like, yeah, it just accounts for like the rare like the rare chance that like your game does crash or something. Like that's the only reason you save. I don't think it's actually for anything like in-game mechanics wise. Or if you lose the battle, you want to retry the battle, right? So that's why you save beforehand. If you lose the battle, you want to retry and see what you could have done differently. Is usually why you like save before like gym leaders and such, or E4 members, you save beforehand. Okay, where were we? Cario, Blastoise, Gliscopod, Gramble, Dialga. Lucario, Blastoise, Gliscopod, yeah, it'll be actually. I don't even know if Ethan will. Now that we speak about E4, I don't know if he'll save before every E4 member, because I don't see him redoing E4 if he wipes. Like I can't see him getting through Lorelei, like all the E4 members in one go. I feel like he would just save and try again, which I mean, like as a monotype, like I could definitely see, but I don't know if that'll. I don't know if that'll just make it like not. I don't know if it's possible. It depends how he approaches E4, to be honest. I guess he's not really prepping, so he's not really gonna do like prep for it, but like I don't know if he'll just hard force like beat Lorelei somehow and then save, and then if he loses, he just resets back to right after Lorelei. Like I don't know if he'll do that. I can see arguments for both, so I don't think there's really a wrong way to do it, but Gamble. Dialga, which I have in the party already. Okay. I think that's it. Iron Valiant, Zeraora. Talonflame, Starmie, Veltal. Oh, Talonflame. I need Talonflame. This battle is probably gonna look a bit more rough. It depends what the AI does. Like, if he hard swaps turn 1, the Cyclizar coming back and clicking Shed Tail will definitely be a problem. But hopefully against most of the mons, he doesn't. Or if he does, I just break the sub immediately. Toxical. Well, I actually resist all of Kingler's moves with Starmie, so actually Starmie's a pretty good bring here. Mega Kingler has Ice Hammer, Close Combat, and Crab Hammer. I resist all of them, so... As long as I one-shot Kingler... Starmie's actually a pretty good answer for it. 85... Go Swords Dance. Crit will take me out. Yeah, crit Crab Hammer will. I also outspeed, so it should be fine. I just go Timid. I'd outspeed. Does Thunderbolt one shot? No. Need. What do I want? Choice Specs? Could go Choice Specs. I don't think Life Orb will do it. Yeah, Life Orb doesn't do it. Do I have a better move than Thunderbolt for Starmie? I don't think so. I think Thunderbolt's probably my best move. Unless I want to risk a miss with Thunder, but that's not worth it. Yeah, it's Thunderbolt. It's gotta be Thunderbolt. Okay, we'll take it. We'll run Choice Specs Starmie. Click Thunderbolt on the... Click Thunderbolt on the Kingler, and it will go down. And if he Sword Stances, that's probably best case scenario because we just one-shot him, or we threaten the one-shot. And if he switches into Crobat, he gets blasted, and if he switches into... call it... Hatterene, it's like still gonna eat a decent amount of damage. Only one is like he does have a Cyclizar as a lead, so if he does hard swap Cyclizar, it's a bit of a problem. And he also has Flygon, which is immune. But we will run Ice Beam on the off chance he wants to try and do that. Only thing is that we won't be able to change our moves because we're Choice Specs, but probably. We just needed to kill the Kingler. After that, if we are forced to swap out, it's not that bad. I think if we get past this trainer, we actually get another floor victory road, so we can see possible encounters, which is good. Or will be nice. Because I don't think first floor had anything that I'm like, this is an E4 pair. This may be plus speed nature, I think. I always go Spirit Break if I can. Go Naive. Air balloon. Just want to go naive hasty, I think. Cyclizar, Naldo, make sure the level's accurate. 81, yeah. Iron Valiant. Spirit Break one shot and Moonblast also one shot, so it's just whatever move I want to click. It might not matter if he doesn't even switch, but assuming he switches, I think Spirit Break is probably better. Hatteran's weaker defensively. Flygon gets one shot, so I don't think he's... So it's either like Kingler or Hatterene or maybe Crobat. I don't think he'd ever go Kingler, so I think it's more just try to prevent him from switching into Crobat. I might just go Ice Punch, and I think that'll honestly probably do it. Do I want Knockoff? Does Knockoff help? Maybe against the Crobat. I think I'll probably be here for like another hour. Or like 40 minutes-ish. Not too long. I didn't get much battles done, but I'm not really in a rush to complete this series, so it's just... It'll be done when it gets done. It's like, at the end of the day, this is more of a passion project or passion playthrough than like anything deadline related, but... Yeah, I'll probably be here for like 40 minutes. I appreciate the conversation. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. The game is for fun. Okay. Or I literally think I just have... I go Prism Berry and it's... Because that's the only way I screw myself, is if I get confused and then I hit myself like 4 times. Crobat. Zeraora. Go 85. Yeah, it literally doesn't really do much with any of its other moves. Plasma Fist. Base damages are enough. Can I outspeed naturally? So go mild. I don't think I'm being ever hit with a physical move. Let's go mild, Prism Berry. Hidden Power Ice. Look good. $30-30, so it's -1 in attack, but I don't think that matters. I think 30, yeah, it still kills, so that's what matters. I can even go fake out if I really want to, but I think fake out's kind of a wasted. I feel like fake out's only really there for if you need to break sash. Other than that, I feel like fake out's a wasted move, like on mons for the most part. I feel like you could just have a better move. Even like protect might be better because you get leftover recovery. But if it secures a kill, then yeah, it's worth like fake out's good. Plasma Fist. Let's go. I ever click in close combat? For the Kingler, but I do need one poison jab. So the Hatterene doesn't feel it's coming. Literally just need Iron Valiant to take out the Cyclizar and have him not switch. That would be the ideal. Zeraora takes care. Crobat. Okay. So ideally, Iron Valiant takes care of Cyclizar and Flygon. I need something for Hatterene. For the left side, which there is. This, it might be good. $80, $120, this goes to $140. So it's a little bit more damage, but it's not a whole lot of damage. Turn is nice. Probably just go damage though. Or fill for Crobat. Yeah, I think if I get something for Crobat, I'm good. Crobat answer. Flygon. Kingler. I guess I also need something for Hatterene on the side. I think they're both looking for a Hatterene answer, to be honest. Can't go you because you're steel. Do I just brute force it? Like Armarouge? Probably do this. You wall all of Hatterene's moves, so that's good. And then you can teleport. I just need one shot it. Let's see how much Talonflame does to Hatterene. Not the right Hatterene. Ronaldo, Magic Bounce leftovers. So ideally you hit it on the physical side in case it calm minds. Adamant, because 245 outspeeds everything aside from Cyclozar, so maybe Jolly. Oh, that's what's speedy. Jolly. This Crobat's definitely a lot lower, right? Crobat, Ronaldo without. Oh no, he's. Yeah, I have to be Jolly. Okay, I could go Jolly just to make sure. To outspeed. Hatterene. I go Steel Wing on you. Doesn't really do much, to be honest. Good word. Toxic Boost. Yeah, I think the only thing is literally like Metagross. Steel Psychic. Don't have it. And I have one shot with Meteor Mash for sure, and then this one I could probably go Charizard. Charizard, well, it doesn't resist the Psyshock. Probably a hard pivot back into Dialga. 65. I don't think I'm faster than anything, even if I went neutral speed. 110 he outspeeds. Honestly, I could go like relaxed, calm or something. Let's do that. And then I just need to teach you Iron Head so you can one-shot the. Check what the damage was like against Crobat, but like Crobat against Dialga. 85. I also have Blastoise if I really just want to flip turn on him. Probably Ice Beam is probably my best in slot. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. I guess I'll go rest in case I need the healing. Or honestly, maybe protect is better. Sword Stance though. And the setup. I don't like him potentially setting up on me. But it probably is protect. It's more flexible. And if he sees I land kill, he probably doesn't go for it anyways. Super luck. I hope I don't get burned. If I get burned, it's actually pretty bad. Because the idea for Gramble is I switch in. He goes for like Flygon versus Gramble. He could eat. Ideally, he goes for EQ or Dragon Claw, and never Fire Punch. Could click D-Dance, but if he clicks D-Dance, ideally I click like Ice Fang and I one-shot him, or play rough. Well, he could get the burn, and if he gets a burn, that's pretty bad. Learn anything? I don't know if you learned anything for Hatterene. Do you learn Poison Jab? If you learn Poison Jab, that's Sludge Bomb, Toxic. Is that really it? Oh. Focus Punch, Crunch. I guess Crunch. Yeah, I guess this is like another Mon that, like, if I have to sack, it's not like too bad. He does learn Iron Tail. I probably have to teach him Iron Tail. Not that I'm gonna click it against Hatterene, but just to threaten it from coming in. Like I carry Iron Tail. If I had like no guard, then yeah, I'd probably click it, but without it, probably not a viable option. Bramble probably should learn Iron Head, to be honest, but not learn Iron Head. My Iron Tail. Oh wait, Ice Punch is just better, no? 65. I should tripping. Where's Iron Tail? I'm pretty sure I have the TM. Did I not pick it up on one side? Maybe tripping. Iron Tail. Steel Wing. Iron Tail's 62. No, I have it. I'm just gargling. Tripping for no reason. Ice Punch, Ice Punch, Ice Punch, close combat. I think this is enough for him to not switch. Unless he just sees he doesn't do any damage, so he just switches out. But something eating a play rough probably still hurt, or an Ice Punch. Maybe Hammer Arm, I don't know. Give you the air balloon. Leech Life, Adamant Life Orb. Did we say I think it was Adamant Life Orb, or at least when I looked this up. Adamant Life Orb one-shotted Kingler. Close combat. Life Orb. Yeah. Adamant Life Orb. Close combat one-shots. Kingler. That's all I need. let's teach you close combat. Glisopod is honestly, he has my respect for this. He's actually like, I actually kind of like Glisopod for the stuff he can bring. He's tanky, he has priority, he hits hard, he has a very specific role. And if he had emergency exit, it's such a good pivot mon. But unfortunately, this one is just for bypassing, like it's infiltrator, but that's still good for this fight, assuming the Cyclozor clicks Shed Tail, like I have a backup. Do I get rid of first impression? I have to get rid of first impression. Leech life, liquidation. Good. I guess I finished building this side. I guess I'll go Akaberry. Even though I don't think he ever clicks Mystical Fire on this team. Just... Ice Punch for sure. Hammer Arm, I guess, for the Kingler if he comes in. Sure. Honestly, I think this chain probably is fine. I'd have to mess up something with Flygon, but I saw Foul Play. Yveltal, which probably handles it also fine. Because he has Dragon Claw Red as his last move. Sucker Punch, Foul Play. Livium Wing. That's fine. Is Hurricane lower accuracy in snow? I don't think so. I think it's affected. Lower accuracy. Snow. Pokemon. Okay, it has to be sunlight. Okay, so literally Snow Warning doesn't do anything unless I want to line Blizzard. I guess it's still nice to have. I guess I teach him Blizzard over Ice Beam. And in case things go wrong, I guess I run you. Like Bold. I guess I'd run double air balloon. Bit weird, but sorry for Flygon. I think something like this. Or Charizard. I could run Charizard Willow, but depends if he's already clicked D-Dance. I definitely click. Definitely goes into. They don't need Aqua Tail. Nothing's weak against water. It's 3 mons weak against ice. And then fighting and flash cannon. Tail. Wait, we're clicking Iron Tail. Probably just. Flip turn. Did consider like if I Trailblaze, I could potentially sweep with Lucario. But the problem is if he clicks Shed Tail and goes into Crobat, I have to eat a Heat Wave. Or a Hurricane. At that point, like I don't think it's worth the risk. And if I Bach Punch and one-shot the Cyclizar, I can't outspeed the Crobat. Or I could, so I'd have to go like Expert Belt. Or I'd have to go like Focus Sash. I mean, he probably is my Focus Sash user, to be honest. Out of all these mons, it would probably be him. Sash. He'd have Ice Punch for sure. Bullet Punch. Metal Claw. Go Kingler right away. He might go Kingler. I have like CC. Probably go close combat. I should be able to play around this, like, at the end of the day. Even if he does make some weird plays, I should be able to. Mach Punch. Adamant Mach Punch, huge power, just does it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let me just. Yeah. Blastoise. Metagross. Charizard. Flame. Belisipod. Beltal Dialga. Oh, I probably changed one of them. I think I had Dialga on one of them. Valiant, Blastoise, Starmie. I missed Starmie. Starmie and Gramble. Yep. Fire, Steel, Bug, Fairy, Water, Fighting. Fiery, Electric, Water, Fire, Dark, Steel. Yep. Alright, it's time to take on the next trainer. definitely gotta fix this window thing on my Game Boy. I'll fix it later. Or maybe it'll fix itself after I close it. Maybe I should have it this way though. I don't know. I like the black bars, like widescreen. It's definitely a bit jarring to see one not in widescreen and the other one is in widescreen. See. Oh, actually. Oh wait, does it have to be Moonblast? I think it has to be. Shoot. No. 85. Before I commit to this Spirit Break, was it almost a one shot? No, always one shot. It's always one shot. Okay. Granted, even if it didn't one shot, as long as it did over 80%, that's what matters. If he knocks me off, I'll have to play around Earthquake. Okay, save. Just a quick save and we just send it. Spirit Break, he doesn't switch, so he's dead. Mach Punch. Okay, neither of them switched, so we don't have to deal with the stinking Showtail. Flygon. One's Hurricane, 100%. Battering? This is technically what? 300? This is 100. This is technically more damage. Battering comes in. This should be Psychic. For that. Okay. Kind of been breezing through. Do I just want to click Ice Punch? I have Focus Search. Guess I just... well wait. Does Fire Punch do me in? Probably not. Cario. But like, does Burn take me out if he Fire Punches me? If Fire Punch crit Burn will screw me over really bad. Let's just go into our answer plan for this. We can go into Blastoise. EQ? Ice Punch. No burn. Real bad. This should be Hurricane. Cool. Yep. Thunderbolt again. Kingler. The 2 Mons each. Kingler does outspeed. Does he? Probably just close combats. D5. Yeah, close combat almost takes me out, and he's faster, so Let's not risk Dialga here. We can just go into Gliscopod. Like, that's so weird. Like, he should just attack there, right? Rather than Swords Dancing there. But, I don't know. Outspeed. 99? I don't know how to in speed. I know it's slow, but I don't know if it is. I am faster. Hatterene. I could probably Leech Life twice and that'll do it. I actually don't know if recoil happens first or the health drains first. But Psyshock. Yeah, it doesn't do much regardless. I think I just Leech Life. And if it looks bad, I'll just switch. Oh, actually I'm -1 because of close combat. We could Draining Kiss here. In that case, you're always safe. Good day out. Shot. That was a crit. Okay, so if I screw, yeah, so I definitely could have just lost right there, or lost Gliscopod. I'm pretty sure Dialga Ironhead kills. Oh, it actually doesn't. But Psyshock was that. Draining Kiss is definitely not gonna be anything. 72. Yeah, so yeah, we just Ironhead. It's fine. Could also protect, but I think if he sets up a Calm Mind, it's actually kind of scary, so just Iron. Or it'll just take you out. Alright. That's done. Kingler, do I just Hammer Arm you with Metagross? I mean, the smart play would always to just go into Starmie and just click Choice Specs. Much. And Hammer crit could do it. Could definitely take me out. The damage that this Kingler can do is actually well. Yeah. Disabled, enabled. Qian's here. Tapu Fini's here, for what it's worth. But that's another water type, and I think I have too many water types. Bulu. Could do Bulu, Wo-Chien. Bloette. Bloette might be the closest I can get to like a Blissey. But the problem is I'm probably running Iron Valiant Lucario, so my fairy slot's already taken. So I probably can't really run that. Yeah, I think substitute D-Dance probably sweeps Caroline with the sleep powders. I just sub in front of Blossom. I'll probably make it so I can get to the trainer. I'll probably save the battle for next time. And know we didn't really get too far today. This, yeah, and then we have to fight that guy up there. Grimmsnarl's here. Yeah, I think we probably just have to high roll and go like I don't know, Bochian. Yeah, I'd have to like reevaluate the typings I already have, or like planning to go for. Oh my god. Sorry. Desolate land. Thunderbolt. Earth power. I need a rhino. Toxic spikes. Iron Treads would be interesting. Don't need Audino. Slitherwing. Slitherwing for Bruno could be the play, because bulk up strats against Great Tusk. Like bulk up in front of it can't hit me for super effective. If I run like bulk up. Bulk up no. Bulk up Trailblaze. Leech Life close combat maybe. I don't know if that actually does it, but something of like setup with Slitherwing could definitely probably do it. I don't know who I'd pair with. Am I struggling? I don't struggle against Bruno because I have Kamao, right? But like that's the plan. So it would literally just be for like try to find a mon potentially for lands if it's the Aerodactyl team. But then I think if anything I should try to find a fairy resist. Because I do have a lot of mons weak against fairy if I go with what I'm expecting. Like Yveltal's weak against fairy, Kamao weak against fairy, Iron Valiant weak against fairy. If I go Sceptile, which I might consider because he's as one Moxie for the Mega, and that might be good for Lorelei, like Water Team, that's also weak against fairy. So I have like 4 mons weak against fairy, so I probably want another mon or resistant against fairy. Which might just be Metagross. But if I play Urshifu too, like that's also another mon, so that's like 5 mons weak against fairy, which all things considered, I don't think the E4 really runs fairy mons that much. Like all things considered. It's like Iron Valiant's like the big one. Other than that, it's like Flutter Mane, but if I'm planning to sweep Bruno, then it doesn't matter. And then Lance doesn't have any, and then Champion doesn't. So it's not too bad if I have a huge fairy weakness. But it's definitely like a note or dent that I see in like the team. And I really don't know if I'm like, at the end of the day, like Soul Link wise, like if it's about building the best team for the E4 itself, or just building the best overall team and hope it can deal with E4. Because if it's built for sweeps, then yeah, definitely bring Kamao. Definitely bring like Dragapult, Urshifu. It's like ways to sweep. But maybe it's more exciting if I don't sweep them. And they're just like, if we get to champion, we should have a good chance. I'll have to see. I compare Landorus. I wonder if there's a world where Landorus is like a pseudo Groudon 145, 90, 80. Groudon hits a bit harder and its defense is a bit higher, but 140 versus 90. Landorus one. And it's actually about the same. I mean, I think Groudon's HP stat is a lot higher though, right? Yeah. Oh, it's 100. I could probably use Landorus for like a pseudo Groudon, like for my Deathless run. Like I could probably run Assault Vest. He has Tinted Lens. Earthquake is gonna hit everything. Or I could go Choice Scarf because he's actually fast enough. Yeah, I think Landorus Palkia is probably a bring. I think it's too good. But then, yeah, I lose my water typing, so I don't bring Swampert. And I can't bring Blastoise either, which is like never like, I don't think Blastoise was ever coming per se. I don't think so. They were good for the run, but I don't think there are E4 mons. Like Water Absorb maybe for Lorelei Rain team, but I don't think it was ever going to target that slot anyways. So I was going to go for like Horn Leech or Thunder. If I had Lightning Rod, then like maybe. Who knows? Maybe I need it for weather control. But yeah, I think I will probably call it here for now. Might be able to get through the rest of E4 tomorrow, or not E4, Victory Road tomorrow, because I know after this battle, the next one, yeah, this next one with George, Caroline is pretty much free, and then like, especially with Toxic Boost, I think Talonflame just sweeps this. Caroline, I literally just go Toxic Orb, I stall for a turn, and then just dual wing beat everything, and I think everything just goes down, to be honest. First after a Flame Charge, like. So, Caroline will be free. Colby, he's like pretty much running a mono water team. I think that's free, and then like very normal. So yeah, if I get past George, honestly, I can see me finishing Victory Road tomorrow. And then we'll see what Indigo Plateau has. Not for encounter, but for whatchamacallit? For Lorelei teams, and then maybe I'll do some E4 prep. It depends how long, but I assume I probably like 2 hours probably just finish Victory Road. I don't know if I'll actually do E4 prep, or yeah, like I don't think I'll finish Victory Road that quickly. We'll see. I probably could have gone this last one done if I like rushed through it, but at the end of the day, it's like for fun. It's a passion project. This like passion playthrough. I just want to put up a good Soul Link attempt and play it my way. And maybe that is just like taking my time. But yeah, I think this run literally just rides on E4, I think. I mean, unless I wipe to Price, but I cannot see myself wiping to Price. It's like maybe the Baxcalibur that might cause an issue, but it should be fine. Literally, I have a thick fat Lele. That's literally will just handle it. I'll see if I even go for it. I probably do check out Mega Swampert, but like Swampert's paired with Sandy Shock, so it's still a good pair. But I don't know. Oh, I definitely probably don't bring it though. I think Palkia is just too strong. Palkia Landers is already like pretty strong, so I don't see unless Swampert like completely busted. Make a Swamp. Arena Trap Flip Turn is also really good, and Yawn. The Yawn, Flip Turn, Stealth Rock support. Could run Assault Vest. Like Swampert's pretty flexible. Definitely wouldn't be sad about running one, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna hop off for now. We'll continue this Victory Road grind tomorrow. Most likely finish it up. Maybe I'll be off by like a train or two, but should get to Indigo Plateau. I don't know if I'll hatch an egg there yet because I don't want it to hatch and do something good and then be forced to lock in with something else. So that's a note. But I'll definitely hatch it before E4, right? Just to see if there's like, I don't know, like it's a Mewtwo and then the other side's like a Ho-Oh and then we pair Ho-Oh Mewtwo and then be like, yep, that's definitely a bring for E4. But the odds of that happening is like so low, and it requires both sides to be good, right? Because even if it's Mewtwo on one side and I get like Caterpie on the other, there's no way I can bring Caterpie. Or like Butterfree for E4. Like it just hinders the right side so much that like even though Mewtwo's busted, I don't think I could. Unless Mewtwo is like a 1v9 machine on the left side that like I just need to bring 5 good Mons on the other side, and it's like a sack pair for champion. Like I could sack Caterpie, or Butterfree in this case. But we'll see. Unfortunately, I have not seen a Mewtwo in the DexNav. I think I had it in my first run. I saw it, but I didn't catch it because the Slate Pokeballs were too rough. I don't think I've seen Mewtwo this run. If I have, then I definitely fumbled, I think. I don't think I've seen it. Like, I think if it was like here, but there's Lugia. What did I even catch here? I caught Squirtle. Honestly, there was some good stuff here, but like, I literally had Pokeballs only. Like, I was not catching it. There's no way. And here, like, there was nothing here that would have paired. That would have made that pair, like, goated. When I looked at this. It's like maybe Corviknight Lugia would have been it, or Jirachi. But I think Zeraora Squirtle was actually like a really good play on my part to pair like 2 fake out Mons early. And like Blastoise ended up having weather control, so it was super good. Zeraora's the GOAT, even without like a positive ability. So no regrets, but coming back is like, yeah, maybe I should have delayed it. But you can't really delay that one because there's no repel. Which, if I win this run, I actually don't know if people will be like, if they approve of delaying encounters. Maybe the argument is like, oh, you should always just lock your encounter when you find said route, but I think other Nuzlockers just, or like other Nuzlockers approve of the idea that you can delay an encounter. So, I don't know if that would change for this, but maybe Red players, maybe we have different opinions. I don't know. But if it was like for a different game, I think people approve delaying encounters. So. I don't see why it would change here, but people are people. We are people, so opinions differ. Okay, but yeah, gonna hop off, like I said. Gonna we'll have some food and chill for a bit, see what people are doing. In terms of their playthroughs. But yeah, we will try to finish Victory Road tomorrow. Like, I literally think we finish Victory Road tomorrow. But we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Thanks for watching.